What's up, river people? Happy 2021. This is gonna be my first float of 2021, but I thought I'd give you a rundown because probably not many of you noticed because I don't have many videos, but I have some new gear here that I'm pretty excited about. So first and foremost, I have the 2021 Hobie Compass with the turbo fins on the drive, Mirage drive 180, I believe. Second addition to my fishing arsenal is this Pelican Exo crate here that I've got strapped down, but essentially it's just a shell for your tackle, but keeps it all sealed in, organized, safe, secure, because I have lost a few things on the river due to my own stupidity. So I'm not going to go into depth on the kayak quite yet, maybe a little later when we're out on the river, but I also have a new rod I'm testing out today. That is the Croix Avid X. This is a 6/8 medium power extra fast tip. And then I've got that paired up with a Abu Garcia Elite Max. And on that, I will be throwing, I believe this is a Yozuri jerkbait. We'll be going for some pike today. It's gonna be my smaller presentation. And then here, I've got a 13 fishing Omen Black medium 6/7 casting rod. That's paired up with the Daiwa bait caster. I can't remember, oh, CR80, there it is. And I'm gonna be throwing a Savage Gear, what's this guy called? A Shine Glider 135. So it's a little bit bigger of a presentation. It's got a nice swimming action. So I'm excited to see if I can lure out some big winter pike. So let's go ahead and get to it. Whew, and we are off. So first impressions, seat is very comfortable. I got nice lumbar support. I know I've read, in the past that the seat was a little bit uncomfortable. And I'm not sure if they redesigned the seat or what, but I don't feel any bars sticking in my back. Feels pretty comfortable, really. Today I am out in Lake County, Illinois, in the Des Plaines. And like I said, looking for some big pike. It's absolutely beautiful out here today. Whether or not I catch a fish, I'm uploading this video. I've been trying to, been trying to get some good footage of some fishing, but man, it's just been slow. Caught fish, but haven't had any days really worth sharing, recording. Greg Blanchard can pull it off, but I don't know if I can. So the rudder control is right here, and I have to say it's very smooth. I like that a lot. My Old Town rudder control isn't the smoothest. Gets the job done, and the knob broke on it. A pike. Oh, he had it too. I thought it was a log. Damn. Wasn't very big, but that was a fish. Got me all tangled up. Oh, that felt like a bite. I think that was a bite. That's a scale. Of what? I don't know. So, standing up in this thing, pretty stable. I have to say it's probably a little more stable than my old Sea Ghost. You still have to, you know, balance a little bit. But I can stand and fish without really worrying about it. It's all pretty natural. I will say though, relative to the paddle holder, the little paddle strap right there, the clip, I do not like the location of where I am, because, you know, if I want to strap my paddle down to where it's not rolling and making a bunch of noise, I gotta pretty much have to sit down and grab it. It's very hard to reach and unstrap back there. If it were up here towards the middle, it'd be a little nicer. But overall, stable. You know, not a ton of room up here in this front part. It's a 12-foot kayak. Feels shorter than my 11-foot old Vibe Sea Ghost. Not sure why that is, but to me it seemed, you know, there's a significant amount of the kayak is behind the seat, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Room for storage and tackle and whatever else. And up here without the pedal drive, yeah, there's plenty of room. With it in, you are limited a little bit. I can see taking this out without the pedal drive, but the nice thing about this drive system is that it's pretty compact and small and light. You can throw it back there and strap it down. Definitely not a muskrat. Yeah, I think otters are bigger. Kind of looks like a mink. So one thing I really like about this drive system, you know, it's not the case with other drive systems, is that you can lock the fins in place, and I have the strap up here to do that, and then it keeps them pretty much flush flat with the kayak. So this water is like, I don't know, maybe 9 inches, 10 inches deep, and I'm able to just float right through, no issues. And with my topwater PDL, you know, it can get in a lot of skinny water, and surprisingly the pedals, you know, get skinny too. But in a place like this where you're you know, drops off into 3 or 4 feet and it comes up to 6 inches, 4 inches sometimes. Having a kayak that, or a drive system rather, that can come up and those fins can sit flush it's nice. It's going to be really nice in other rivers this season, but right now I'm already enjoying it. On that topic, well, not on that topic, but on the topic of reviewing, cup holder surprisingly fits my Clean Canteen, which is one of my favorite companies in terms of outdoor products for insulated containers. I've got this one for water only, and then I've got another one that's for coffee. It's double-walled, vacuum sealed, and surprisingly it fits here, so I'm glad that is the case, but it very easily gets tipped over. When you're paddling, it's not very hard to smack it. Fishing's been a little slow, so I might as well talk about the rod, my new rod. St. Croix Avid X. Like I said, it's a 6/8 medium power extra fast tip. It's got a nice cork handle with the, the blank running through it. My first time using this was very short. I was using it to throw a little, like 3/16 ounce Ned rig, dragging the bottom, real snaggy stuff. And the tip, I wasn't quite sure about. I still think I'll use it for that application, but for this, for a jerkbait, it's incredible. It's perfect. You probably have seen already, but I can absolutely launch this thing a mile. So that tip has a lot of give, and I mean, I don't think I really even need to jerk this that hard. Just tiny little jerks like that. I think there's more than enough bend to give it a lot of action. But I mean, I can just bomb this thing. Standing up, I'm casting to places. I pick a target and I overshoot it because I'm not used to bombing something like this. Now, the reel and the line has something to do with it, but the rod does too. And one thing I like compared to even that 13 fishing is just the backbone on this. When you hook into a log or something, and I mean, you're not pulling to move the log, you're just kind of giving some pressure to turn the kayak, which, stresses the rod, and you gotta have a little backbone to do that. You can't do it too much, otherwise you're in danger of breaking things, but I don't feel at all afraid to give this a good pull on a fish, on a log, even, by accident. So let's say that's one pro. Personally, I don't like it when guides come out real far. I mean, I'm sure that's a necessary design characteristic, but because I'm rough on rods, in the kayak, sliding around, in the car, whatever, I like as little coming out as possible, reducing the possibility of bending stuff too far, weakening the metal, breaking it. So I see myself using this rod definitely for jerkbait type stuff, wacky rigs, and Ned rig stuff. I like throwing like an 1/8 ounce weedless Ned rig in the river with a Z-Man big TRD. And the sensitivity of this has been great. I mean, do you see that? I think I spooked one. Oh yeah, that's a fish. Come on. Come on. Damn. Well, back to this rod. Kind of forgot where I was at. Got distracted by that fish I spooked. I mean, man, I could just cast this a mile. some point here in the future I will use this for some bottom contact stuff, lightweight. I mean, can cast to the other side of the river with just total ease. Freaking came up for it and missed. Well, didn't miss, just didn't get the hook. Hope y'all don't want to land here. Oh boy, we really found them. Just for the record, I hate geese. Not because I'm scared of them, but because they're filthy little assholes. Well, that's gonna do it. You know, didn't catch any fish, but had about 4 or 5 bites. Well, by bites, either a bite or a follow. And really, it was just a beautiful day, so happy to get out. Was able to, you know, use the compass for the first time, use some gear for the first time. So I'm excited for the upcoming season, but I'm cold. See ya.